Hi folks, this is Magpie265. Welcome back down to Medieval Blacksmith. Now, I've been doing a bit of work off camera. I've got our cash up to 105,000, which means we can afford to have our fighting slave today, and we've got a weapon in there ready for him. I'm going to just knock down the chance to buy on Eve's weapons because she's selling pretty fast at the minute, and we might as well build up a little bit of stock whilst we've got the space for it. She's doing really well, by the way. She is up to 90 blacksmithing, and Steve is up to 84 on his mining as well, so he is keeping her well stocked with Scylla. We're never low on Scylla, and she's just cranking out the blades that are selling really well. My spears aren't selling as well, the moneymakers, but they are priced very high, so I don't expect them to sell all that often. Now, the key thing for this episode, the big thing, the reason why I am such an utter idiot is Garlic Breath over here. He doesn't need a durability of 100 like I thought he does. He needs a durability of 20. 20. So my durability of 192 is not an issue whatsoever. In fact, we can actually drop... Ooh, I was going to say we could drop a couple out, but I don't want to lose too much on the cut rate. What we can do, though, is maybe change our point. That's only a 5 on cut rate. See if we've got any higher. See, that's a 10 on the cut rate. So is that. 1.29, 0.71. So let's change it to that. That brings our weight down a little bit. I can also possibly change, yeah, if I go to iron, that's more than enough. Like that, because that puts the cut rate up. Or I could do it out of canker and the cut rate would be 190. But quite frankly, he doesn't deserve any of that because he's an ass. So he's going to get it out of iron because that clears what we need there. Our speed rate is more than good enough there. Our durability will be 40. We only need it to be 20. Our weight will be 0.168. We need it less than 2.5. And all of a sudden, actually, can I just change that back to lightning? That would give us 105. I can afford to change the guard a little bit, make something... I don't think any of these add to the cut rate. No, let's keep the weight down with that one and keep the material low. We'll put a slightly better handle on it. And that will do is that saves me buying the fire potion. Can we get anything on there that will put that any higher? No. So the hexagonal is the best for the cut rate. So if we forge this properly, we will get a 105 cut rate, 33 speed, 40 durability, 1.7 weight. I think we can do that. Let's do it. Let's get this guy out of our... So in fact, before we do, let's go spend our hard-earned cash with Kumaran here, and let's get ourselves a warrior slave. Now, how do we use these guys? We're going to need a name for the warriors, so if anyone wants to get in touch and give her a name, then please do. She looks an awful lot like Eve, but it's not Eve. How do we give her a weapon? Yeah, get in there and give me a name for her. If anyone other than Donovan wants to go at naming one, then please do let me know. If not, Donovan, you're up. How do we give her a blade? How do we give her a blade? Let's take that. And talk to her. There we go. Take this weapon. And then I guess if I come in here... Where are my training? How do I get her to train? Because she's at 0 on all of this. And I need to get her up on her attack, her parry, her dodge. I do need to get her some armour as well. But more importantly, how do we get her to train? Are they not the same dummies? Don't tell me there's training dummies for the slaves. I've only got £5 left. I can't afford too much here. Training dummy. Anvil for slaves. There's no training dummies for slaves. I've got both training dummies. Eva's just crafted a new weapon. Should we take a look and see what sort of standard she's putting out now? It's going to be one of these. I'm not sure which one's going to be the newest. Oh, she's making masterworks. Are you kidding me? She's up to masterwork and she's getting £2.5 on a 30% chance to sell. Good for her. 79% quality. That is fantastic. What's this one? Is this a masterwork as well? Yeah, 2 masterworks. That's an 87% quality. Okay, so that's worth £2 at the 45% chance to sell. Let's drop that down to 2.6. There we go. Right, how do we get you training? See your inventory. Unless I interact with the dummies. No. Right, I'm going to have a look around because I think they're training dummies for me. I think the slaves have to have their own, but you don't buy them from the tool guy. Maybe you build a training area from the builder. Lyamar, what you got for me? Absolutely nothing. We are finished with Lyamar. So we've got nothing we can do from him. Ooh, we just earned £8 though from a weapon. The books are no good. The potions won't be any use. That's an inn. That's a tavern. That's the armourer and that's the builder. That's a temple. Maybe the arena? Maybe you have to enroll them on a training program. Maybe you don't get dummies. Oh, buy equipment for my slaves. There we go. So let's spend 3,000 on that. Leave. And I'll tell you what we'll do while we're here as well. Let's see if we can't get at least a little bit of armour while we've got some money. How much have we got? 10,008. Doesn't really tell you anything about them, does it? I think you just got to go off value. So the Tamra is going to be the most expensive. So I presume that means it's the best. So let's spend 10,500 on that one. We are going to need a lot of cash to fully equip our warrior. But let's go give her this. And then we'll get her training. So your inventory, give you that. There we go. So that's put 7, 9 and 5% on her armour. And where's her training dummies then? So let's put, we just sold another 10 grand worth of weapon. Let's put her on that and then see where she goes. It must be over it. She must go to the arena to do it. She obviously doesn't train here, but that's fine. So long as she's training away, We want to get her up. Oh, look, her attack's up to 1 already. We want to get her 100 of 100 on all of them. So, whilst she's working on that, we need to get working on our order for garlic. So let's get some coal. That's the wrong button. Let's get some coal in the forge. We won't need too much because we're only making the 1 weapon, I think. That'll probably do on that. Let's close that up. Give that a bit of a bellow. And we said we were going to do it out of iron, didn't we? I can't believe I thought I had to get 100 durability and he only needed 20. I could have saved 200 points worth from the Northern Guards and the Northern Blades, and I could have put these into, you know, the prices or the attracting more customers. I could have done so much with that 200, and I've spent it on things that I did not need in the slightest. I'm such a fool. Right, anyway, yeah, we are doing it out of iron. And iron needs, that's the wrong button. Iron needs to be 1538. So it needs to be quite hot. And it's a big old blade, so I think we're going to need quite a bit of iron. I think we'll probably go 3. We did go with small guards and pommels. That's silver, isn't it? Yeah. And another blade goes. So we can get some more armor for our warrior. That is all my money is for really at the minute. It's just armor for our fighter because we want to get her in the arena well protected. There we go. Hopefully 3 is going to be plenty. It is quite a big blade bar we're going to need. God, that took a lot of pouring. But these are quite small, so these should fill nice and easy. Hoping we're just solid. Yeah, we are. There we go. Perfect. How much did we have left? 0.09. So we do still have a little bit left. Let's get... Oh, this is going to take some hammering, this, isn't it? I mean, even with the speed turned up on the forging, iron is not a quick metal to forge. And this is a big old blade. I won't make you sit through all of this. I'll be back in a minute. Just need to grab the lightning potion because once again I forgot to put that in the quenching barrel before I started work. We have sold another weapon while I've been forging that up, so we are up to 24 grand, and we do have another customer in the shop at the minute, so hopefully they will buy something, although it doesn't sound like they have. Now he wanted a 90... No, it was a sharp. I was going to say it was a sharpening. Thought it was a 99% quench rate, but he wanted a 99% sharpening, not a quench. I don't think he was bothered about the quench. Hopefully this meets all his requirements, and then I can get him out of my shop, because honestly I'm on the verge of slapping him back, and I am about done with this fool. Right, let's see, what sort of handle do we need? 20 centimeter, and we're making it out of emerald. Got a short bit of emerald there. Cut that to 20. Get this on the lathe and get it turned. Well, do you know what? It's not my best work, but it's no worse than he deserves, in fact. I'm going to put some nice uncomfortable ridges in there just to really annoy him. It's going to be the least comfortable handle he's ever used, and I hope it hurts every time he picks up the damn blade. He also, if he thinks he's getting Baratheon skin, he's got another thing coming. He is getting something befitting of his character. Let's get him troll skin. Now we do need to take a bit of care putting this together. I was as careful as I could be during the forging, because we are like right on the verge with the cut rate, and I don't know if the assembly or the forging will affect that. So we are just going to make these as good as we can. Ah! Right. Oh, this is going to take ages to sharpen as well, isn't it? Okay, that is ready. Let's see how we did. 104 cut rate, that's a check. Speed 34, check. Durability 39, that's more than enough. The weight, total weight 1.67. I think we are good to go. Now I could sell this if I were going to sell in the shop for just over 2.5. So he better give us some decent money for it. There you go, he did. He gave me 10 grand. What do we do for Colrin here? Do we tell him the truth and that he broke the sword, or do we lie? We lie. What? Why does he keep slapping me? Oh, I want to slap him back so hard. But he's gone anyway. That's the end of him. I am sick of the sight of his face, so let's get him gone. That's done. Right, what have we got? We've got 35 grand. Let's go get some more armour for our... oh, how's she doing, actually? Up to 15. It's going to take a while, this, isn't it? Hopefully they train up quicker in that than they do in the smithing and things, because, like, Eve is up to 92, but she's been going for a long old time. Right, what you got for us? What's next in the Tamra? We don't need any more helmets. Tamra shoulder guards. We need 2 of those. Oh, hang on. Because they're just normal shoulder armour. But then they're City Watch ones. They're worth 18. Caravan are worth 6. Knight are worth 11. So we're going to want 2 of them, aren't we? Which gives us 12,000 more. We're going to want the knight. We want her as well equipped as possible, don't we? So let's see if we can come back to the bracers. Let's get her. We won't be able to get the belt. Oh god, the belts are expensive. What about the leg armor? I don't want heavy. They're worth 10,000 each as well. Yikes. Okay, so we'll get her 1 bracer for now, because that's all of our money. Let's go see if we can find her. She should be training. Oh, we've just sold some more. A 19,000 coin weapon, so that has helped. That means we can get her the other knight bracer. Yep. And that'll be it, actually, because that'll only leave us 9,000 and it costs more than that. But at least now she's got her arms fully covered. We've just got her belt and legs to do. So we need about another 40,000 to fully armour her. Is that the correct term? Armour her? I don't know. Oh yeah, she trains in here. Right. Let's have a look at you. Oh, you only need one? Oh. I thought you were going to need one on each side. What's that? Is that a ring? So belt, shoe. I don't know what that is. Oh, I thought you needed one on each. Oh, I just wasted 22 grand. You carry on training though. That's really frustrating. I guess I can put some on me, can't I? I don't know why I need to be armoured, but I'll do it. I don't know what that is. Don't think there was anything else in here that you could buy. I'm sure it was just those. So we've got helmets, shoulder armour, braces, then belts. 25,000 it's going to cost for that. And then the leg armour, we're going to want the knight again. This is 10, so we need 35,000 to that, but there is nothing else. So I don't know what the other thing is. Is anyone in here, like in the market, sell stuff? What does he sell? Right, we're not being a Karen. Let's just... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Oh, I picked a fight with the wrong guy and I got my head kicked in. And I hadn't saved it. And I'm going to have to redo all of that. I don't want to. I don't want to do it all again. Don't make me do it again. Oh, I got to deal with this idiot again as well. Oh, right, bear with me. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. Finally. I have remade the weapon for Garlic. And we've sold a few more weapons. I'm running a little low on stock. But we do have... Oh, we've got a slightly different slave. Got a redhead this time. It's randomly generated which one you get. So we've lost our slave and we've got a different one. But I still need a name for her. And we do have a little bit more in the way of armour for her this time because I did learn my lesson about buying them. So I don't have any armour currently. But she now has one of everything except the war belt. And this ring thing... It looks like a ring, but I don't actually know what it is. She is also doing well. She is up to 22 on the attack. So we're going to leave her going on that for a little bit. And I'm going to see if I can find out what this ring is. This is what I was trying to do when I got myself killed. In fact, the game is now saved. We need to find out what this ring is. So what do you sell? You sell garlic and grapes. Not going to be much useful. You just sell veg. You sell meat. You sell slaves. You sell materials. Don't actually know what you do, but I'm not talking to you this time. We could try talking to this one again. Well, so no rings or anything there. So the only place left I can think of is the place where I get the potions from. Speak to Professor McGonagall over here and see what's... Oh, see, it's just potions. So I don't know is the short answer. I don't know what the rings are for. So I think while we're waiting on our next customer, I just need to get some stock built up. I'm going to need some more coal in there. She is now making... legendary level weapon, so I'm thinking of upping what I have her do as well. We've had the intermediate intern weapon and we've had the slave practice. I'm feeling it's time for a more of an advanced weapon, and I want one that will make a lot of cash but maybe saves me from having to do a lot of the work. So I'm thinking some of these bigger weapons like the glaives, the king's glaive, the giant killer, possibly a king's glaive, and then I could have a full wood, and that would save me having to cut the wood up. If I know she's going to use a full one every time. What are these? Are they 196? Yeah, 196. So let's lob that back on the floor. And the blade is going to be 51 to 80. Or do I just go giant killer and go all out and go 110? I think I do. So reset that, and we're going to go with whatever is the most valuable pommel. So 12, 10, it's going to be that one, isn't it? Oh no, that one's 15. So that pommel, the handle is going to be just a 196 straight through because you can't do anything with it. There we go. The guard, I think we'll stick with that one for value, and then let's make a bit of that and then have maybe that going into a straight blade. I can't remember how big I needed it to be. Blade 110. Oh, up to 110. 80 to 100. I might as well make it the full length. Let's put another little thing in the middle. No, that looks stupid. Run it straight through. 105, and then a blade point on the end. Maybe that one, and let's put a little curve on it. Quenched in lightning. You can use the snow, and we'll make you of what's the most valuable? 183. Oh, gold, yeah, but we're not making it a gold. I do the gold, she can do something else. Scylla is 3.8. I think Scylla is going to be the most sensible. I mean Maraca, but I don't know if we can mine Maraca. We can't. So I'm going to keep her doing it with Scylla. We're going to go with the hollow ground fuller. Or do we go with the hexagonal for the durability? Yeah. So let's save that as advanced intern. And then let's get her making that from her next one. Oh, I think I've just reset her. She's using snow, but she can use more if there's not. She's using Baratheon, she's using lightning. It's going to use 3 ore at a time and 1 wood. Going to sell it at 30%. It's going to take a lot of doing for her, but that should bring us in some serious cash now. We are going to have to look at getting another one now. What do you want? I'm not even going to try and say that or that. Let me ask me a question, go for it. Oh, this seems very in-depth and deep for my liking. No, I haven't. Oh man, come on. Get to the point already. Oh. When will it end, mate? And I don't mean the cycle, I mean your speech. What brothers and sisters? There's only me here. Unless he's talking to all you lot, but I doubt that. And of course you want us to go to the temple. That was great, yeah, cheers for that, pal. Didn't even get as a customer. Let's get to sleep because it is nearly, well, it is bedtime. I'm waiting for our next customer. There we go, that's who I've been waiting for. Tarkan. Tarkan sounds familiar. Have we had Tarkan before? I do. Okay. Oh cool, we've got a prize. What have you got us? A terrifying war trophy. What do I do with that? Where is it? Oh, jewellery. There you go. Ah, that explains that then, doesn't it? We just haven't got any jewellery yet. But where's my war trophy? Is that my war trophy? Nice. I love it. That's fantastic. Can't do anything with it, but that is boss. We've got a giant fish hanging on our wall over our lathe. Love that. We are getting a little bit, if I just get that progress meter somewhere where you can see it clearly. There we go, on the save. So we are getting quite close to the end. So we are going to have our 40,000 ready by that point. And some of these aren't generating income, like it's just people coming back and giving us things or telling us things like that guy from the temple. So we are going to have to be aware of that. How's she doing working away on this? I kind of want to see how this turns out. 20%, is slow going that. What are we doing on skill? 93, you're up to 26, you're up to 88. I would very much like another, why is that cold, but it's got coal in it? So's that. That's so weird. It's gone cold overnight even though it hasn't burnt through. Yeah, I would very much like another intern now that she's at a master quality. If we can get another one back into practice and get training so that we've got two kind of producing for us at all times, that would be ideal. Let's get some more money raised, and I think to do that we're going to make some more of our money maker. And he thinks we've got a greedy blacksmith, and he's probably right. We can delete Carlet because I'm not doing that anymore. So we've just got our 3 intern weapons and our moneymaker. Get that set. Let's get some gold in our bucket. I do love this moneymaker though because it does just breeze through production. It's so easy, so quick. Let's whack that in there. No, let's not do that. Because I need to empty it because I've got iron in it still. So we're going to give that a second to get hot, and then we can get rid of the iron. I'll tell you what I'm going to do before I forget is get the get stuck on the wall. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the lightning potion in the quenching barrel, because I never remember how are we doing for stock. Actually, I've got 5 money makers and 2 of her swords, so we're not doing brilliantly. There we go, and hopefully that will now be liquid. No, it's still not. Ah, you're killing me. Not entirely. Let me start that again. Not entirely sure why I need training dummies then if I can't take part in the arena fights. Doesn't seem to really make sense. Why would I train? I mean, I suppose it lets me see what damage my weapons do, but I just don't know if that's necessary. There we go. There's one of the intern swords sold. So there's another 2,500. Now we do need 25,000 to get our warrior her belt, and that'll get her fully armored. And we need 40,000 for our bills and 50,000 for... Oh, that's already liquid. For our next intern. So I can hold off on the bills, but I need 115,000 in total, and I need, well, 75,000 of that as soon as possible. Right, let's dump that there a second, let it cool a little bit before we quench it. This is what I like, 1 about making things out of the gold, and 2 about making these heavy weapons, because I don't have to do the individual sections. It is literally that quick to hammer them, get them forged. Gimme. And there we go. You see, there is a full weapon's worth. That I can probably quench straight away now. Hopefully it'll get me up to it. Yep, 99. There we go. And there you go, job done. That is a full weapon's worth forged. And you just can't beat that for just speed and efficiency. And the money that they make as well, when you bring in home nearly 20,000 for each one. Admittedly, they don't really sell. The intern weapons are definitely selling quicker. 0.4, so you use 2.6 per one, so I won't have enough here to do another full one, unfortunately. What I need to do is take him off of that and set him to that. I need to get the skill upgrade that lets me carry more, like hold more stock of the ores. In fact, we'll have a look at doing that in a sec, because he maxes out at 5 and really I need 6 to be able to make 2 of these. Is that just, yeah, it's just gone solid, that's okay. Oh, come on. Liquid again, there we go. Yeah, see, I've ran out at 80. But we'll leave that going for a second. We'll do that in a minute. What am I doing? No, in the menu, isn't it? 184. Oh, we are flying. So, what do we want to do here? I don't really need to worry about the sharpening or the bellows anytime soon. Hammering speed I'm okay with. Assembly wouldn't be bad. But I think I want to look more at the ore is 50. Let's have that one, because that increases the number of customers that come in. Oh, I should have gone the learning speed. Maybe I'll hold off, and instead of getting the one that lets me hold more ore, maybe I'll wait and get the learning speed for the interns. That's possibly more productive. I actually maybe should have done that instead of the more customers, but I suppose the more customers that come in, the more chance I have of selling them. my weapons, you know. So let's get... Oh, by the way, I was scrolling through this with the mouse wheel and it was taking like this slow. Turns out you can just drag it. So I was doing it the really slow and ridiculous way for I don't know how many episodes. Feel free to point and laugh at the clown. Let's throw these together. The one that lets you be a bit more precise with these would be nice. But it's not urgent. I mean, we are still making legendary quality weapons. They're just not maybe as high as they could be. And there we go. Get that up to... I'm going to set them actually at 20%. 17,000. There we go. Yeah, 17,000 per weapon. Seems fair. All we have now is ours. We have no more of the intern weapons. How is she doing on progress? 80%. I am just holding out. I want to see how that turns out. I got any more gold? Baraka, no, he's still not got me any gold. His mining was supposed to be good, but he's obviously not. I love that these stay hot in this mould no matter what as well. Ah, we have another customer. Maybe by the time we've done this and then we've dealt with our customer, her weapon will be ready. Let's see who this guy is. He looks serious. Ouch, man, that's gotta hurt. Mayano, his name is. Let's not do that. Let's not be that guy. I do know that a girl was kidnapped. Toothpick, it can pay 100 coins, that's it. But he wants it quenched in clear water. I mean, we could be really good and just give it for free. I mean, 100 coins is neither here nor there. Let's do it. Let's be those people. Let's be good. Hey, 19 grand coming in. Excellent. Adds courage to my courage. That's, yeah, great, mate. You're not a literary genius, are you? Let's hope you're better at saving damsons than you are at... Not damsons, that's a fruit. Damsels. Never mind, forget that. Apparently I'm not a literary genius either. Blade size 80. Right, we're doing everything bare minimum because, you know, free. So blade size 81 and hilt size 44. Ah, no, I can't. Let's see if my gold's here. It is. No. Yeah, that's gold. I can't do that, otherwise I'd lose what I've got in there. Oh, she's done it. She's done her weapon. Let's have a look at the giant killer. Why is it blade side down? That's really annoying. Let's have a look. Zoom out a little bit. That's pretty cool. It's a proper curve on it. I've maybe not quite got that right. What is it? It's a legendary quality. 92%. So she is now making legendary weapons, which is incredible. We have got her as good as we are ourselves. And we're going to get 6 grand for that. When you compare that to, I can't remember what we were getting for her other weapons that she was making, but you know, we're making gold weapons and we're getting 17, but we're not trusting her with the gold. But if she's making a 6 grand on these giant killers, I'm happy with that. And I think, do you know what, looking at the time, that's probably a good place to leave it. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the episode, please do click that like button. Don't forget to let me know what you want to call our warrior. She is desperate need of a name. We have Eve, we have Steve. What will she be? Please let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, please do click that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.